sign your kids up for picture day? I mean, I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but I was just thinking, isn't it kind of weird that there are these companies that go around to our schools without asking us, take a picture of all of our children, collect their names, their age, their location, and then it gets put into a giant catalog? Who would want something like that? Am I tripping?
Lots of memories about him, how kind he was to everybody. He was the light of everybody's life, and he certainly was of mine. I waited my whole life to have that little boy. I always say if you could have ordered a son out of a catalog, that would be the little boy you would order. And I loved him more than anything in the world. John Walsh and his wife Renee have replayed that day over and over.
Oh, and also I'll just tell you flat out, because they showed me, they call it the catalog. They get the school pictures from schools all over North America, and they look at the cutest ones, and they get the medical stuff from them and clone them and use them for sex slaves. Not without the parents' permission, and it doesn't really matter.
Claire.
If they had permission or not, right?
But I don't know. Also, he had that girl Nadia Monchenko there at the time. You know, the girl from overseas, who apparently he bought from her parents, which is also very suspicious, you know. I started to wonder, okay, if they're cloning people, maybe she's a clone. Because, you know, she's also a pilot. She's beautiful and she's a pilot and she does all these things. It's like, okay. Much like, you know, that woman Elizabeth Holmes from Theranos, the company that David Boyes funded. It's like a perfect business. Like, you know, create a big company, steal a lot of money and just send the clone to prison. You know, if you can make a clone, just blame it all on the clone. Chuck the clone in jail. Sorry, I've distracted again. But, you know, I think that the body we saw of Epstein's in the jail was a clone. Apparently he's still alive.
Did he tell you you had to leave, or did you just go, or how did you get out?
Well, he was. I would never stay there for long. He knew I would have got away. So, I mean, he used to bring me for these short trips, and that's why I also think they were taking our eggs. You know, because of the weird things that happened, and also the butterfly trust that they have. And then, you know, it's a horrible thing to think about, but, you know, if they really aren't it would make sense for them to have their own farm of eggs. I suppose maybe, you know, he also always said that after girls were 22, they were no longer attractive or useful. You know, so, you know, I wouldn't have gone back again anyway because, you know, I was in New York after that. I had a boyfriend, an amazing boyfriend in New York. I spent 2.5 years of my life in New York after that. I never once tried to see Epstein.